I have recently learned how to make Starburst circle granny squares, which sound really odd, and that's probably not the real name for them, but that's what I'm calling them. And I thought I'd do a video on how I make them. And this is what it should look like even when it's done. Now, I haven't sewn all the ends in, and I'm going to regret that decision when I've got enough to make the blanket I want to make. But I want to show you how to create this. So we start in the center. So I'm using double knit Aran wool when I find the end of it. In this blue colour with specks through it, but you can use whatever colour, whatever weight. And I am using my 5, if I put it the right way, 5mm hook, but again you can use whatever size hook you want, just try and gauge it with the wool that you're using. So to start off with, you want a slip knot. Put your hook in and pull, and I don't know where my hands are going. And you want to chain 4, so yarn over, pull through 1, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what you want to do is take your hook and put it through the first loop that you made, yarn over and pull through both. So then you want to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And what you want to do now is do 15 double crochet into the center, which is there, of this ring. So you yarn over, go through the center, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that's 1 double crochet. So you need to do another 14 of those. So yarn over, so once you've got your 16, including this chain 3, so that should make 16, you want to go into this first loop and do a slip stitch, and that'll give you your center. So what you want to do now is pull up, oh I didn't get my scissors, pulled up, and you want to cut this part here, and then you basically want to feed that through this loop and pull up to secure it. So you should have something like this at this stage with 2 tails, because I forgot to weave that one in. Yeah. Okay. So now you want to change colours, and what you want to do is take your second colour. Now there's different methods of doing this, but I like to do a slip knot, and then what I like to do is find any one of these any one of these chains and take my hook and put it through. Then I like to feed these 2 over and pull that through the chain, and take this first one and pull it over the other 2 and pull it tight. So you're now connected. Oh. What you can do now is make sure that you feed that into here to secure it in place without having to stitch it. But what you want to do first is chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what we're going to do is something called a puff stitch, but this classes as one of the parts of the puff stitch. So what you want to do is yarn over, go in through the same stitch, which is a bit difficult, and pull up a loop. Now you want to pull it up quite high, like to about there, and then you want to yarn over, so this class is your third, and pull up a loop again, yarn over the last time, and this class is your fourth, and pull up a loop. Now what you want to do is yarn over and pull through all of the loops that are on, so you get this, and then you want to yarn over and pull through, so you've done a chain one after it, and then you're just going to go yarn over into the next loop along and pull up a loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over, pull through all the loops on the hook and chain one. And you're going to do the same thing in every chain all the way around, so you have 16. So when you've got your 16, it'll look something a little bit like that. What you want to do then is go into the top of this chain here. So here, oh, which proves quite tricky at times. And yarn over and pull through both loops. Then do a single crochet, pull it up, and oh, it doesn't need to be that long actually. Snip there and feed that through the loop and pull tight. So you now should have something like this. And then you're going to want to change colours again back to your original colour or a different colour if you want. That one here. And again you want to do a slip knot onto the hook, and it's the same method, but instead of going into the chains, you're going into the gaps between the puffs. So any one will do. So I'm going to go for that one, over, pull up, pull over them, pull tight. And then you're going to want to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now from here you're going to do a stitch that's kind of like a half crochet, half double crochet, but I don't know what the actual name of it is. So what you're going to want to do is yarn over, go into the same gap and pull up a loop. You want to yarn over and take it off the first 2. So you're left with 2. Then you want to yarn over, go into the same gap and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. And you want to do that again. And one more time until you're left with 5 loops on the hook, and then you want to yarn over, pull through all 5 and chain 1. And you want to do that in every single gap around. But so yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the first 2. yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the first 2, so you got 5, pull through all 5, chain 1. So you want to do that in every single gap until you get back to here. So once you've gone all the way around doing the stitch in each between the 2 puff stitches, you'll get to here. So all you want to do at this point, I forgot to do my chain, is find the top loop, which is this one here, and slip stitch into it and do a chain 1, pull up and cut over, pull. So this part now is this bit here. So you've got your centre. It will be a little bit domed, but once you put it into the square, it'll straighten out. If you want to make sure, you can just push down on it. So now to get from a circle to a square, it looks like it's going to be difficult, and it is not. It's so straightforward. So what you want to do is get your white wool, or whatever colour you're using. I'm just saying white because that's what I'm using at the moment, and do a slip knot. And what you want to do is find any one of these gaps, go into the centre and attach it like we have done previously. So over, through, and the back loop over, and pull tight. So what you want to be doing now, if I can get that one to let go, is you want to chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you want to do a treble crochet back in the same one. So you want to do 2 more treble crochet, and a treble crochet is yarn over twice into the same center, up, over, pull through 2, over, pull through 2, over, pull through 2. So you want to do another one in this gap. So yarn over twice, pull up, my yarn's very tight, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now what you're going to do is go into the next gap, but you're going to do 3 double crochet. So you're going to yarn over, in through the gap, pull up, over, pull through 2, over, pull through 2. You can do that twice again in the same one. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, over, in, up, over, pull through 2, over, pull through 2. So then in the next gap, you're going to do 3 half doubles. So you're going to yarn over, go into the next gap, pull up a loop, and then you're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. So that's 1. So you're going to yarn over, go into the gap, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. So that's 2. Yarn over, into the gap, yarn over, pull through all 3. So now you've got 3 halves. So you've got 3 trebles, 3 doubles, 3 half doubles. And then in the next one, you're going to go back to 3 doubles. So you're going to yarn over, go through the center, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. You can do that twice again in the same loop. Through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now in the next gap along, you're going to do 3 trebles again. So you're going to yarn over twice, go into the gap, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Twice more. Through 2. And last time. Now to get from here to this corner here, or any corner, what you're going to do now is chain 3. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, and do 3 more trebles into the same gap. So yarn over twice into the same gap, up, 1, 2, 3, and do it 2 more times. So now you essentially have a corner here. So what you're going to do all the way around now is carry on the pattern. So you've done your 3 trebles here. So you're going to do 3 double in the next one, 3 half double, 3 double, 3 trebles, chain 3, 3 trebles. So if you follow that until we get round to here, then I'll show you how to attach it here. So when you've got to this point here, what you want to do at this point is yarn over twice, go into the same stitch as your first lot of 3 treble, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So you got 1 treble, so you want to do that twice again in the same gap, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. One more time. And then to join these together, all you want to do is chain 3, find your top of your chain 4, which I'm going to go in this one here, and you're going to slip stitch there. Then you're going to chain 1, pull up, snip off there. Oh, that happens. Snip off there and pull through the loop and pull it tight, and then you're just going to need to shape it out a bit. And there you have your Granny Starburst square. That's what I'm calling them anyway. Now you can go through and sew all these edges in as you go in, but I'm being a dingbat and deciding to leave it until the very last minute, which I'm gonna hate. But yeah, there is your Granny Starburst square, and you can make anything with them. You can make blankets and pillows and probably other things, but that's the only 2 things I know at the moment. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up and share it with others who you think might need to or like to learn how to do this.